We are live.
Raven, the GS, Joe, one third of the Sam, the legend behind the picture.
We are live.
Guys, I'm Joe, one third of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Raven, your GS.
Yes, I'm back. Everyone who thought something had happened to me or I had died or something. False news. Fake advertising. Joe and Raven had a big fight. No. Well, we didn't have more fights than we usually have. Get me? Yeah. Normal things. Anyway, I've been in Australia getting a tan. Anyway.
You know, this is a bit weird.
Why is this weird?
Because you ain't been here in a minute. Like.
It's weird for you anyway. This is normal life. Anyway, guys, look. Are you going to say who you are?
I'm Raven, your GS.
Alright,
but
cool.
You already know because you've been here. They know who I am.
Whatever.
They might not know who you are though.
The comments clearly state that everyone knows who I am.
Some people are like, who's Joe? What's the first guy that
never
talks about?
I never saw that comment. Anyway, guys, this is the trailer. This is the official first trailer for Venom. The first one was a teaser trailer. I didn't really like it. Look, I wasn't here for the first trailer, innit? So
I don't even remember the first trailer, to be honest.
It was terrible. It had Tom Hardy.
I know they just showed Tom Hardy show a bit of like sort of X-Files type, sort of direction. But then we didn't get Venom. It was supposed to be a teaser, but it didn't tease nothing unless you're into Tom Hardy.
Tease Tom Hardy.
So yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like, unless you're a huge fan of him. But other than that, we didn't get anything. But by the thumbnail, it looks like we finally get to see Venom.
Yeah, I'm actually disappointed in this thumbnail because I feel like the thumbnail's a spoiler. Like the first time I've seen Venom was on the thumbnail.
True.
Like it wasn't
True.
in the trailer.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's do this, man. Press play.
You ready?
Am I ready?
Thank you for bringing us collectively to this moment. It is a moment that so many have dreamed of claiming. History starts today.
The guy you work for is an evil person.
I don't work for him. My firm works for him. Are you gonna behave yourself tomorrow?
I told you I'm gonna do my job. I'm a reporter. I follow people that do not want to be followed.
What about the allegations that you recruit the most vulnerable for tests that end up killing people?
Your time to go.
You're finished, Mr. Brock.
Is that a threat?
You had to learn how to hide in plain sight. I'm pretty good at it. But you suck. Whoever you are.
I work at the Life Foundation, and I need your help. We found something. We call them symbiotes. Carlton Drake believes that the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
I'm feeling really sick.
Jesus.
I'm hearing a voice.
Eddie.
What? You're not real. You were just in my head.
I'm gonna need Mr. Drake's property back.
I don't know. Why would we do that?
Yes.
If you're gonna stay, you will only hurt bad people.
The way I see it, we can do whatever we want. Do we have a deal?
Are you willing to sacrifice the one thing you hold most dear? You should be extremely afraid. What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
Oh my word.
Yes. Yes.
Quick things. Run that thing back. Do you know? Oh, run it back.
Oh
Run
my days. Wait.
Run that thing back. Talk about it.
Thank you for bringing us collectively to this moment. It is a moment that so many have dreamed of claiming. History starts today.
The guy you work for is an evil person.
I don't work for him. My firm works for him. Are you gonna behave yourself tomorrow?
I told you I'm gonna do my job. I'm a reporter. I follow people that do not want to be followed.
What about the allegations that you recruit the most vulnerable for tests that end up killing people?
Your time to go.
You're finished, Mr. Brock.
Was that a threat?
You had to learn how to hide in plain sight. I'm pretty good at it. But you suck. Whoever you are.
I work at the Life Foundation, and I need your help. We found something. We call them symbiotes. Carlton Drake believes that the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
I'm feeling really sick. I'm hearing a voice.
Eddie.
You're not real. You were just in my head.
I'm gonna need Mr. Drake's property back.
I don't know. Why would we do that? If you're gonna stay, you will only hurt bad people.
The way I see it, we can do whatever we want. Do we have a deal?
Are you willing to sacrifice the one thing you hold most dear? You should be extremely afraid. What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
Yeah, so with it. You know what? Yeah,
Go ahead.
I don't like this trailer, but I like it. Like they took, maybe they shouldn't have given us 2 minutes of it. Like I just feel like there was too much to give without like they just revealing Venom at the end. You know what I'm saying? Which was nuts. So that's first thing. Like like took me a while to get there until the end.
Let me jump on that, yeah. I understand what you're saying because I was just like, it's just building, and you get the money shot at the end. But the reason I disagree is because I'm watching this trailer and at no point did I think of Spider-Man. And what I like about that is they've now put me in a mindset where I've seen the Venom universe and right now it doesn't need Spider-Man in it. And that's why I feel like they've given us this 2 minute trailer to just show you that, look, this is this. They've introduced the symbiote. We don't know how the symbiote got there, but we see them finding it. That we see Riz Ahmed, he's the big bad guy, using it and testing it on people. But they've removed that storyline of Spider-Man gets it first and then it goes on to Eddie Brock, which I really like if you're trying to really make Venom a standalone character in this universe.
See, like obviously, like it's a trailer, so obviously I came in expecting Venom going ham and stuff like that. But I do agree with what you're saying because even watching it, it's like I get to understand the universe as well.
Yeah.
And just through that is like, and the thing I love about it, anti-hero. Now I'm a huge anti-hero fan as well. So it's just a good guy, like in between two worlds. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he's talking to him is like, that's sick. You know what I'm saying?
I see one thing. Okay, there's one thing I like and one thing I don't like. I like the new spin on Eddie Brock because if you go back to Eddie Brock in the comic books or in the Spider-Man animated series, you don't like him. He's a hater. He's a bit of an idiot. He's a bully. And in this, they put him in a different light. What I can understand, like he's one of those. He's one of those not scummy reporters, but he's one of them reporters who does what he needs to do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Quite the truth.
He might cross the line here or there to get the truth out, and I like that because it still kind of has the essence of the old Eddie Brock, but it's a side of Eddie Brock that we could get behind. If you get what I'm saying?
You know that is. That's more.
That's more
Peppering
peppering
the
the
team
thing
up, like, because when we first got it, it was like, how are we gonna get a Venom solo movie? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You need a hero for that.
Yeah.
But in this case, makes a huge sense, like the way the things come together. So Marvel's just again.
And let me go to the one thing that I didn't like is I like him talking to Venom, or him talking to himself because we are Venom.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the voice of Venom. Yeah, the voice to me sounded a bit like I don't know.
I'm gonna have to listen to that again. I'm gonna have to listen to that again.
When he was talking, I was just like, oh, okay, that's alright. But then you hear it and it's, I don't know. Maybe I felt like it was doing too much. Like they was going too hard. Like they tried to go too Darth Vader with the voice, innit? You get me? But like, I don't know. Maybe if we like, well, what's it
I don't
one
know.
time?
When he first spoke, I was like, whoa, like, oh, so he's talking to, and obviously Tom Hardy's got that persona that he can talk to a second person, but it's still the same person sort of thing. So he's gonna pull that off really well, man.
Yeah, and also, do you know what? Yeah, I'm really excited to see Riz Ahmed in this role in it because obviously the last time we saw him was as Bodhi Rook in Rogue One, and now he's playing like completely different role, bad guy, mustache twirling. I want to see Riz Ahmed change the levels. Obviously, I don't even know. Do we need to talk about Tom Hardy? He's a bad man, isn't it? Like,
come on, man.
He's a bad man.
It's
so
Tom Hardy.
I like all of that stuff so far. Some of the CG in the trailer, I was like, I don't know.
I didn't pick up on any of that.
I don't know. But the movie comes out in October, so there's bare time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but alright, let's watch it again. Let's watch it again and see what I've got in it.
But the way the suit came over him, that's mad. That's mad, fam.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Like I wanted to react to it, but my soul was like,
the reaction was stuck in my chest, bro.
Got stuck in there, like.
Do you know what? I was gonna say this before, but like, it's just 100% straight out of the comic books, out of the animated series. Like the way it just comes over his head. I love that. Yeah, man. I was sick in it.
Well, man.
Yeah, man. Run that thing back.
Alright, we can talk now. We can talk. Let's talk.
Thank you for bringing us collectively to this moment. It is a moment that so many have
Feeling something crash.
dreamed of claiming. History
And there's more than one.
starts today.
Yeah, but obviously, you know, Carnage.
The guy you work for is an evil person.
I don't work for him. My firm works for him. Are you gonna behave yourself tomorrow?
I told you about my job. I'm a reporter. I follow people that do not want to be followed.
What about the allegations that you
See, I
recruit
like this.
the most
I like this.
vulnerable for tests that end up killing people?
Your time to go.
You're finished, Mr. Broad.
Was that a threat?
You had to learn how to hide in plain sight. I'm pretty good at it. But you suck. Whoever you are.
I work at the Life Foundation, and I need your help. We found something. We call them symbiotes. Carlton Drake believes that the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
I'm feeling really sick. I'm hearing a voice. That wheel, you were just in my head.
No, that's a headache.
I'm gonna need Mr. Drake's property back.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, see, I think this part is sick. I love that part.
Why would we do that?
See, at that point, I think you already know. So why would you do that?
If you're gonna stay, you will only hurt bad people.
The way I see it, we can do whatever we want.
I think the voice is too much.
Too dark.
Not too
much
dark.
bass on it.
Yes,
Are you willing to sacrifice the one thing
I think
you
it's
hold
fine.
most dear? You should be extremely afraid.
What the hell are you? We are Venom.
See, the CG there looked perfect. The CG when it grabbed the bike, it looked a bit off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I picked that up.
And I think my thing with the voices, it's like obviously I know Venom sound has very husky, deep voice in it, but I feel like it sounds like I don't know if you remember. You remember the movie Spawn?
Yeah.
You remember how Spawn sound? It sounds just like Spawn.
I don't remember how it sounds, but I do remember the movie very clearly.
Yeah, I feel like it, I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking it, but this trailer's way better than the first one.
You know what just synced in here? There is one comic I read where Venom is helping out Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, there's bare comments like that.
Like, so it's like it's trying to do good. So maybe that's what they came with this whole thing and just put the two together.
What do you mean? What, just to make this movie? What, make Eddie Brock a good guy?
Yeah, obviously that was just like a phase within the comic book where he's just helping out. So they could have just taken that concept and be like, okay, we're just gonna put a little spin on it, but you're just gonna be the anti-hero. Because obviously we're still doing anti-hero stuff while helping out Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, oh, like that's when the chip fell in. Like,
see, I think they've got the opportunity to take this in bare different directions because obviously, like, let's say you're Spider-Man in this scenario. Yeah? You've just seen this big black monster running through the city, destroying bare stuff. Obviously, you're gonna go and engage. Obviously, Venom being Venom is not just gonna have that. They're gonna fight. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always gonna be that conflict. Yeah, there's always gonna be that conflict, even if Venom's doing good. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's just how.
The way he just handles
that's just the way it's built. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like they could include the Spider-Man conflict in it, but I wouldn't want to see that until like Venom number 4. Do you know what I'm saying?
Another thing I was thinking of is now you have the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we can build the whole Spider-Man verse, right? So sort of like the Avengers.
Yeah.
Right now with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And this could easily be a start off for this character.
Yeah.
So 3 movies later, like so 5-6 years later, he takes completely over Eddie. And now he's become a bad person. But meanwhile, you've got all these transitions through other movies, other Spider-Man movies coming through. Sort of like the Avengers.
See, one of the things that I see happening is it's like they could just stick with Venom. So in this movie, it's the introduction to Venom. In the next movie, it's Venom doing something else. And in the third movie, he's dealing with Carnage, innit? Now, where you're dealing with Carnage, someone who's just got all the abilities of Venom, that is a perfect place to have a even Spider-Man and Venom movie to come together to take over Carnage, and then you just pepper Peter Parker in the first 2 movies. Like in this, obviously he was working for the Daily Bugle. Well, not obviously, but he says he's a reporter in it, so we'd think he's working for the Daily Bugle. Now Peter's still in high school, so you can finish Spider-Man trilogy. Homecoming 2 is coming out in like 2 years, and then you can finish Peter's trilogy. When he graduates from school, he starts working at the Daily Bugle. That's at the end of Venom's second movie. In the third movie, do you know what I'm saying? Like they can definitely weave that stuff in so perfectly. And with Marvel, you know how Marvel do the thing anyway. So I'm more excited for this movie than I was after watching the first trailer.
Definitely. I mean, it does make sense the way they've laid out the whole trailer. A bit too long, and maybe in the next one, trailer 2. It'll go more into like the action stuff and just
that's one of the things. I don't want it to be bare action in it. I like the feel of this movie, like
sort of like detective.
Like at the beginning of this trailer, it felt very Nightcrawlerish to me. I mean, the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
I want them to portray it more that way than the way they would just show a Spider-Man.
I mean,
trailer,
they definitely. I'm pretty sure they'll definitely have its own little genre because obviously with every like Marvel that we've been getting, every movie is different from like, so every character is different from the other one. So one's like, rogue, detective, what I'm saying, like heist and all of that. So with this one, they could definitely take it that way as well. So it's still completely different from other movies and its own.
Yeah, and guys, before you jump in the comment section and be like, oh, this isn't a Marvel movie. Yes, we know this movie is produced by Sony, but it's got lots of Marvel influence, blah, 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 whatever. Jump in the comment section below and let us know, do you like this trailer? Do you hate this trailer? Do you think this is going to be the start of a Spider-Verse? Or do you think this is just going to come up to be nothing because this movie's going to flop? What do you think? I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cybernerds.
And I'm Raven the GS.
And we'll see you on the next trailer reaction, nerd banter or something. I feel like there's just lots of videos about to come out, innit? Stay locked. Make sure you hit the notification button. Peace.
Easy.